How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to check out an artist known as NF. I have heard the name come up quite a few times, but I haven't actually been able to listen to his music. It's not sort of the genre that I listen to the most. I listen to a lot more of rock and pop more than rap. Let's go ahead and dive right into the video, see what he's all about. Very like cinematic-y. Why is there a shop? Like, where did he get the shopping cart? Like, he's like out in the middle of nowhere. I see like there's a cage and like a bunch of balloons attached to it. Right, let's hear what you have to say.
Hey Nate, how's life? I don't know. It's alright. I've been dealing with some things like every human being and really didn't sleep much last night. I'm sorry. That's fine. I just think I need a little me time. I just think I need a little free time. A little break from the shows and the bus rides. Yeah.
Okay. Oh wow, you got the Tim's on and everything. Oh, was there somebody? There was like people in the back there walking.
Little free time, little break from the shows and the bus rides. Yeah, last year I had a breakdown. Thoughts telling me I'm lost, getting too loud. Had to see a therapist and I found out something funny's going on up in my house. Yeah, started thinking maybe I should move out. You know, pack my car, take a new route. Clean up my yard, get the noose out. Hang up my heart, let it air out. I've been searching, what does that mean, Nate? I've been learning, grabbing my keepsakes, leaving my burdens. Well, I brought a few with me, I'm not perfect.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm trying to sit here and think about what to say. Like, it kind of threw me back a little bit. So the way he was talking about it, it's really cool. Like, hey Nate, how's life? I don't know. It's all right. So it's like he's having a conversation with himself, but then he's talking about how he had a breakdown, how he went to see a therapist. So not like every other typical artist, he seems to be talking a lot about um and it goes to show that no, not everybody is perfect. Like, even he's admitting that he isn't perfect, which, I don't think anybody else really is. Okay, okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's see what else.
Looking at the view like this concerns me. Picking up the cues, right? I'm quite nervous. Hate it when I lose sight. Life gets blurry and things might hurt me. It's probably gonna be a long journey, but it's worth it though. Cold world out there, kids. Grab your coat. It's been a minute, I know. Now I'm back to Rome. Looking for the antidote to crack the code. Pretty vivid, I admit it. I'm in classic mode. Don't need pity, give me.
Hear the build up. It's building up to something. I can't wait to see what this build up is for. You can hear it. Like it's rising.
To me, but I can't condone. Talking down to me, I'ma have to crack your nose for cracking jokes. I'm looking for the map, the hope. You see that? Been making a whole lot of changes. Wrote a song about that, you should play it. I get scared when I walk on these stages. I look at the crowd and see so many faces. Yeah, that's when I start to get anxious. That's when my thoughts can be dangerous. That's when I put on my makeup and drown in self-hatred. Forget what I'm saying and where'd the beat go? Oh, ain't that something? Drums came in.
Oh, hold on. Wow. Okay. So I was preparing for something, but I wasn't preparing for a beat drop like that. And let's back it up here just a little bit. Just because what he's saying though, he's saying is like, okay, so he was saying that he sees the crowd with so many faces. So that's when he starts to get anxious. Like, I'm not sure if anybody's ever experienced stage fright. I have like a couple times in my life, but when you get up there, it doesn't matter how many times you've done it. Your mind still races about the possibility of what could happen, the possibility of messing up, forgetting something, something going wrong. And like, you can't help but not think that. What I feel like he's talking about there, like how he gets anxious, and of course somebody probably of his status, who's doing like these huge concerts, is just he gets that feeling of what's going to happen to the tens of thousands of people is probably at this concert, and it's just me, you know. But that beat drop was insane. Let's go back and listen to that again.
Start to get anxious. That's when my thoughts can be dangerous. That's when I put on my makeup and drown in self-hatred, forget what I'm saying, and where the beat go? Oh, ain't that something? Drums came in, you ain't see that coming. Hands on my head, can't tell me nothing. Got a taste of the fame, it upon my stomach. Throw it back up like I don't want it. Wipe my face, clean up my vomit. OCD trying to push my buttons. I said don't touch it. Now y'all done it. I can be critical, never typical. Intricate with every syllable, I'm a criminal. Intimate but never political, pretty visual. Even if you hate it, I'll make you feel like you're in it though. You call me what you want.
Okay, let's switch up. I need to go back to listen to it. I heard like little pieces because I wasn't expecting him to go so fast. But like, ooh, he's giving me like, he has some kind of influences there. Like, it sounds like he has like an Eminem influence. Like, you can kind of hear it in his rhyme scheme a little bit, but you can also hear it in like the way he attacks the track. So I can see that happening. But like, he's kind of in his own lane for a little bit. All right, let's go back a little bit and let's see if I can't catch what he was saying.
Like I don't want it. Wipe my face, clean up my vomit. OCD trying to push my buttons. I said don't touch it. Now y'all done it. I can be critical, never typical. Intricate with every syllable, I'm a criminal. Intimate but never political, pretty visual. Even if you hate it, I'll make you feel like you're in it though. You call me what you want, but never call me forgettable. Leave you deep in thought, I can never swim in the kiddie pool. Waited, I've been thinking the cinematic is beautiful.
Man, deep. I'll leave you in doubt, or I'll leave you in doubt so deep I can't even swim in a kiddie pool. I think that's what he said. Hold on, wait, is that what he said?
But never call me forgettable. Leave you deep in thought, I can never swim in the kiddie pool.
Yeah, leave you in doubt, you can never swim in a kiddie pool. Okay, that was a great line. That was amazing.
Waited, I've been thinking the cinematic is beautiful, man. I don't know if I'm making movies or music videos. Yeah, the sales can rise, doesn't mean much though when your health declines. See, we've all got something that we trapped inside that we try to suffocate, you know, hoping it dies. Try to hold it underwater, but it always survives. And it comes up out of nowhere like an evil surprise. Then it hovers over you to tell you millions of lies. You don't relate to that? Must not be as crazy as I'm. The point I'm making is the mind is a powerful place, and what you feed it can affect you in a powerful way. It's pretty cool, right? Yeah, but it's not always safe. Just hang with me, this'll only take a moment, okay? Just think about it for a second. If you look at your face,
I love how he's like going into this thing. He's talking about these kind of things. Like, the mind is a weird thing in itself, right? It's one of those things where like you really have to be kind of self-conscious, but you have to really look at it from a different perspective and stuff. I love it. And I've noticed the entire time that he's rapped though, he hasn't cussed once. Like, you don't hear any like big F-bomb drops. You haven't heard any like big cussing. And he kind of stays in that general path there. He doesn't seem to waver into what like today's rap music has seemed to be like, where it's just very randomized. It doesn't feel like he's telling a story. Like, he's a great storyteller. I'm liking this. Let's see what else he has to say.
every day when you get up and think you'll never be great, you'll never be great. Not because you're not, but the hate will always find a way to cut you up and murder your faith. I've been developing, take a look at the benefits. Nothing to meddle with, I can never be delicate. My irrelevant, that depends how you measure it. Take a measurement to back it up and give me the evidence. Pretty evident, dependable, can never be tentative. I'm a gentleman, depending on if I think you're genuine. Pretty elegant, but not afraid to tell you to get it. Grip proper etiquette, I keep it to myself when I celebrate. It's that time again. Better grab your balloons and invite your friends. Seat belts back on, yeah, strap them in. Look at me, everybody, I'm smiling big. On a road right now that I can't predict. Tell me tone that down, but I can't resist. Y'all know that sound, better raise your fist. The search begins, I'm back, so enjoy the trip, huh?
That was so good. Okay, so I absolutely love what he's doing here. I love the cadence. I love his flow. I love everything that he had going on. A lot of questions. A lot of questions. I'm pretty sure you guys will down in the comments below would answer a lot of them for me. First of all, what's with the balloons? I think like in the beginning, he pointing at them talking about burdens, so I can only assume that's like some sort of some sort of represent some kind of metaphor for his burdens, which would be the balloons. I don't understand what the people like all in white in the background is, as well as like him pushing a shopping cart, especially like out in the middle of nowhere. Like none of this is making sense, but I feel like the way he tells the story, I mean, just in this alone, you know, I haven't seen any of the other videos yet, but just in this alone, he has such a knack for storytelling that I can see that there's going to be a lot of interwoven intricacies with the way he raps, with the way he talks. So I'd be very, very interested in seeing what comes next for NF. It's going to be very interesting. I know there's like a ton more to go. There's like, geez, another minute and a half. Let's see what else he's cooking up here. I assume the next minute and a half is like another section, or like at least in the music video. Okay, beautiful landscape. Okay, there he is, still pushing that cart. He's got some distance. Okay. Dude just randomly walks up and hands him clothes. Like, what? I am so confused, y'all. I honestly am. But that was such a cool music video. I really, really loved the drop, especially that major drop there, where'd the beat go, and it came in. That was probably one of the heaviest drops I've seen in a while. The other one would probably be from like voice play. If you've seen that video, you'll know what I'm talking about. But geez, wow, this dude's so good, and I'm pretty sure I've repeated it a bunch of times before, but like I like the way he raps. Like he has a very unique style, but he definitely has other artist influences. Like I can see he has like sort of an Eminem influence, not so much comparing two to two, that's like basically comparing apples to oranges at this point, but you can definitely hear where he's getting some of his word schemes, or some of his rhymes are coming in. His general flows, they kind of go hand in hand there, and it's the best way that I can compare them without comparing them, because like I said before, he's kind of like in his own league. I mean, just in this song. So but thank you guys so much for coming in and chilling out and watching this with me. This has been an absolute blast. I would love to hear your guys' opinions about this. I'd like to get some feedback about some of the stuff that I saw in the video that maybe not quite make sense, as well as being able to kind of direct me where I should go with NF from here. If I continue on from here, or if there's other albums that I need to listen to, will be super, super awesome. I can't wait for it all to come down. If you like this reaction, you want to see more content like this, consider hitting the subscribe button. Make sure to also give it a like and give me a little bit of a comment, just so I can see what you guys would like to see from here on out. If you'd like to make more requests, you can do it in the comments below, or you can go and jump into our Discord and you put a request over there. I can't wait to see you guys, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks again. Bye.
Central.